Live and on the air here from Gardiner Area High School. It's Class B basketball as the Belfast Lions come in to take on the Tigers at Gardiner Area High School here on Munzing Media Sports. So Gardiner Tigers Sports Boosters all season long. We will have full home coverage of the Tigers athletics here this winter season. All thanks to these local sponsors.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in and out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization bottle drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munzing Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munzing Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Back here to Gardiner Area High School. Hey, we want to thank McAllister Real Estate coming on as a sponsor. We should be getting out there shortly as the temperatures have dropped a little bit here to be able to fly a drone out in the air. But McAllister Real Estate, I want to thank them for coming on for a sponsor here on Munzing Media Sports. Here in just a second, Annie Munzing, Gary Verhill on the call.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowlers.
Hello everybody and welcome to John A. Bergoli Gymnasium here on the campus of Gardiner Area High School as we get ready for this opening night basketball tilt between the Gardiner Tigers and the Belfast Lions. I'm Andrew Munzing, joined by Gary Verhill, Bill Hasty on camera, Chris Wheeler doing production, and Dick Layton doing our stats tonight. Why don't we take a look at the matchup, Gary, and take us through it.
Okay, Andy. First of all, welcome everybody here to the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium for the 25-26 basketball season. And we got a good one here to start the season off with a doubleheader with the varsity girls from Gardiner and the varsity boys from Gardiner. This will be Munzing Media's opening night on high school basketball, but we will carry all boy-girl home games here at Gardiner Area High School.
Should be an exciting season for Munzing Media, being able to bring you all these games here live. With this being the opening tilt, each team has been practicing, and now they get a chance to get up to game speed.
Yeah, I went down to Camden, Andy, to watch the Tigers the other day, scrimmage Camden, and they gave Camden all they wanted in a scrimmage because it was only a preseason scrimmage. And Gardner was missing their defensive star in Braden Elliott. He wasn't there, so Braden can turn a game around himself.
Sure can.
And so it was a real good contest down there, and Tigers gave them all they wanted.
Getting ready for pretty much a probably packed house here tonight. I'm sure Belfast is going to travel well. Looking down their roster, they've got a slew of players ranging from, they've got a lot of freshmen, and looks like they've got some seniors on the squad that have been playing for a number of years. And then over on the Tiger side, looking at the starting five, they definitely have some height on their side, Gary.
Yeah, the Tigers got some big girls here this year. They're young, but they do have some height this year. I have not had a chance to see the girls play yet due to the weather the other night when their scrimmage probably got canceled out. But just talking with Coach Giroux, she's very happy with what she's got. She's happy with the height. And I think you're going to see, you got some good guards out there in Molly Takatsu and Brenly Chasen, also a sharpshooter for the Tigers. So the Tigers are pretty well loaded and also can come off the bench and do some damage also.
Very important here early on in the season to be able to get to your bench and see what game speed looks like for your first, second, and third players off the bench, because you always want to get them up to game speed, and look for each coach to get into their benches and get those players up to game speed as we get ready for introductions here from the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School.
A decent crowd stepping in here now early. It's kind of, I'm still not sure which way I like to go with these varsity doubleheaders together or separate nights, or I'm glad they're experimenting like this. I like this. It's good for the home fans, and
absolutely.
And if you, especially parents, you got girls on one team, boys on the other, you get to see both of them play. So I'm really undecided on which way I like the best. It's also nice looking at the JV players that are trying to break into the varsity lineup. But right now it's early. It's 5 o'clock, and the gym is filling in very nicely right now. I'm hoping this is going to be a good one. Belfast girls, I believe, were something like 11-7 last year. They were really kind of one of the top teams in that Class B North. All right, let's go down to the floor.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gardiner basketball season 25-26. Tonight's KBAC boys and girls matchups are between the visiting Tigers of Belfast High School. Lions? I am so sorry. That's very rude. We're Tigers. That's the problem. Lions of Belfast High School and your home team, Gardiner Tigers! As always, we ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times during tonight's games. Anyone who is heckling officials or outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or outwardly complaining about officials' calls may be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. We also ask that no spectators step onto the gym floor during halftime, please. Before introducing the players, we would like to take a moment to recognize our officials. Across the state of Maine, there is an ongoing shortage of officials in every sport. We are very grateful for the officials we have this evening. Without them, there would be no event for our kids today. If you are interested in becoming an official, please speak to your school's athletic director for more information. Thank you. And now, the starters for the visiting Belfast Lions. Number 4, Avery Adams. Number 10, Hope Reynolds. Number 15, Jaden Brady. Number 22, Juliana Sprague. And number 33, Chloe Luce. Belfast is coached by Elmer Deans and assisted by Haley Lindelof. And now, let's hear it for your Gardiner Tigers! Number 1, Brindley Jason! Number 4, Zoe Sullivan-Brennan! Number 5, Molly Takatsu! Number 14, Michaela Cleary! And number 23, Alexa Quintana! Gardner is coached by Richard Giro and assisted by Kristen Prey. Our officials this evening are Rob Schmidt, Nick Daigle, and Troy Smith. At this time, would you all please rise for the playing of the national anthem? It definitely did not connect to Bluetooth like it was supposed to. Give me a second. Technical difficulties are embarrassing for me on the first day. It's not working. We may have to sing it, folks. Can you see?
Nate Stubbert's probably home wondering what the heck happened there. We wish Nate a quick recovery. Nate's been out with a bad shoulder operation, and he isn't here tonight, so some of the people in the crowd decided they'd take on the singing.
Did a pretty good job, too.
Yeah.
So we're ready for the jump ball. The ball is going to be taken from the Tigers. Look to set up an offense. Move the ball around the perimeter. Looks like Belfast is in a 2-3 zone to start out the contest. Let's see if the Tigers can get the ball down inside the paint. There's a 3. Off back rim, no good. Ball bounced around and will be Tiger basketball. Jason will pass it in. Matchup to watch here will be Quintana down underneath the hoop against this zone that Belfast has set up here early. 3 no good. Ball tipped out of bounds and will be Belfast basketball. Lions will get their first possession. Brady will pass the ball in full court press by the Tigers early on. Like to see the energy right out of the gate. Long pass up, intercepted. Ball still on the ground. Pass down underneath the hoop, blocked.
Nice block.
Tigers working the ball well, gonna have it travel.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that foot set.
Molly took a little dance step there before.
Veteran referee crew here tonight like to hear the nice words for the fellow officials before the game, Gary. That's always nice to be able to recognize them like that with the shortage. And that's backcourt. Good pressure by the Tigers out of the gate here.
Before we get too deep, Andy, into this game, the people of Gardiner, I'd like to have you remember Duffy McAllister, who was one of the varsity coaches here back in the early 2000s. And Duffy has passed away this past week, and he was a very dedicated basketball coach and a very good basketball coach. And I was fortunate to work under him for a couple of years, and I haven't seen him for a long, long time. He had some serious problems and had a stroke and so forth, I don't know, 15 years ago. And he finally passed away this week, and he's got several relatives right here in the Gardiner area. So I just wanted to let those of you that do not know that Duffy did pass away this past week.
Our condolences to his family and friends, and part of the Gardiner program that he helped be a part of for many years, Gary.
Yeah, Duffy was a true Gardiner man. I remember him. I was probably 10 years old. He played for Gardiner High School back in 1962. Heck of a basketball player. But anyway, I believe his obituary can be found in the paper.
Belfast still in zone, and that one's just going to touch the sideline. So Tigers will remain with possession of the basketball. 6:28 to go here. Tigers had a 3. Tigers looking to pass the ball around the perimeter. Try to get it down in the paint and getting through the lane.
Yeah,
that's what you want to do. You want to attack. Ball kind of thrown out to space. Bounce pass down and corralled by Reynolds. That shot put up and in. 33 loose with the basket, 3-2 game. Drawing the foul. Taking the ball to the hoop was
Zoe Sullivan, I believe. Sullivan Brennan.
Sullivan Brennan, yep.
Yeah, number
She'll be at the line for 2. And that's the second possession in a row, Gary, where they've attacked down towards the block in the zone. And that is, if you can take the wing off of the dribble and get down into the teeth of that zone and draw some contact, you're going to be at the free throw line.
I don't know how long they're going to be able to stay in that zone if Gardiner starts shooting with Molly and Brindley. You know, they've got some pretty good outside shooters.
Right on cue, Gary. Tigers staying with the full court press.
I like that.
So do I. And going to force the travel. Probably going to have a timeout. Yep, and we'll get a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with the action. 30-second timeout. So, beginning of the game, Gary, what do you see from the Tigers and the Lions here?
Well, I like what the Tigers are doing. If they're going to stay in that press, I haven't seen enough of it to see just what that second line is doing for the Tigers. And as you know, that you really don't try to steal the ball from the play. You try to trap them on the sidelines, and then that second rank is when you intercept the pass.
Yep, you want to make the offense compromise their situation, compromise their feet, compromise their hips, compromise their eyes, and then force them to create a passing lane that you're able to jump in front of.
In fact, your brother Nate was one of the best I ever coached at that. When I ran a 2-2-1, Nate could see everything coming, and he was fantastic.
It's a linebacker in him. Swung crowd by Loose for the Lions to pick up her dribble. Moving the ball around the perimeter. This three is going to be taken partially tipped. And that one is going to be corralled by Quintana. Tigers making very quick passes around this perimeter of the zone. This three is going to be taken. Back rim, no good. Ball still loose. Grabbed by Takatsu, and we're going to have a reach-in foul, and it will be Tiger basketball down underneath the hoop as we got 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. That's going to be the Lions' second foul. All 5 starters from each team still out on the floor.
That's going to be on Chloe Loose.
That's a spot where Takatsu had the ball that the Tigers are going to look to attack. That soft part right down in the middle of the zone, right under the free throw line. This three is taken, and back rim, no good. Ball still loose. Ball on the floor, going to have a jump ball. Nick Daigle with the call. Nick, a veteran official for a number of years. Coney graduate, played against him. Going to have a reach-in foul, and that will be the 3rd foul on the Lions.
Personal foul, number 33.
Going to have a sub come in for the Lions. Number 24, Wadsworth, will check in, and Luce will go over and get some Gatorade. Takatsu trying to work the ball down, wide open, and cashed in down underneath. Good eyes by Takatsu to find Sullivan Brennan down underneath for the layup. Still with the press. And what the press can do, Gary, it can put a lot of stress on the guards that have the ball to make a pass into the front court. And if you are transitioning back well on defense, you can get in the way of the pass just like the Tigers did there. This three is going to be down in the corner. Brady tried to get it down inside the block. Tigers in transition. Jump shot. Ball still loose, and that is going to be Lions basketball. Tigers taking some high percentage shots here, Gary, early on.
Yeah, well, they've got some good shooters. I know just from the past down there on the floor, the 2 or 3 of them have a lot of experience.
And there's the intercepted pass that the full court press can cause. Just because you get past the first line, you think you're in the clear, but you're not. Ball still loose.
Double dribble right there, I think.
Pretty close. And that was a good take right there by number 24, Wadsworth. She had the feet compromised of the defender, and let's see if they're going to give her 2 shots or if it was on the floor. Yep, they're going to give her 2. 3:10 to go, 8-2 Tiger lead. Going to have a couple subs coming in for the Tigers. We'll get you those as they transpire here in a moment. And that one is going to bounce out. So coming in for the Tigers will be Epperson.
Some of you may be scratching your head at home wondering, what is Belfast doing in this gym? It's been many, many years since the Lions and the Tigers have played basketball together. The main cause of all that, as you probably know, is the MPA has reclassified all the schools, and these 2 teams are now in Class B North in the same division.
Well, it makes sense logistically, Gary, to be able to, for travel reasons, and the MPA has done a great job over the course within the last probably 10 years, Gary, since they started doing this reclassification through all the sports.
I'm not really sold on the whole picture, though, Andy, because I saw some outrageous travel in football games, you know, that I think things could have I think you could balance them out a little more, but I think it's a lot better than it used to be. You know, it's a long poke from Lincoln down to Wells.
That's a haul.
Foxcroft to Wells.
Another interception pass. That one going to be scooped down underneath. Rebound. Good block. Good hands right there by Adams to be able to get a hand on the ball and alter that shot. Lions continue to face the pressure of the Tiger defense, trying to get into a half-court set. Easier said than done so far here within the first couple of minutes of the first quarter. This one's going to be shot off the foot of a Lion, so it will remain Tiger basketball. They'll pass it in under their own hoop.
If you're all wondering if Dick's with us this year, yeah, he's here. He's standing right beside us here doing his stats. So if you've got his picture up on your living room wall, good. He's here for another year.
Epperson tried a little scoop shot. And that one taken to the hoop by Adams. She'll draw some contact and have 2 free throws coming. These foul shots are very crucial here early in the season, Gary, because you need to be able to put those points on the board because you don't know when you're going to get a chance like that again later on in the contest. You want to be able to make these early.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how explosive Belfast is from the shooting line.
That board ripped down by McMahon. She'll try a crossover dribble, have it stolen by Adams, who will take it up strong to the hoop again. Here's Epperson. She'll push the ball, get it to the middle of the floor, looking for some space, finds a teammate. There's Takatsu with a 3. Absolutely drills that one.
And that's what the Tigers are going to have to do this year, is depend on Molly shooting.
Trying to get it down underneath. That one's going to be stolen. Dribbled into traffic. Nice play down there by number 5, Takatsu. Epperson tries to get it over to McMahon. Another shot from Takatsu. No good. Ball's going to be loose. Wadsworth gets the ball back. Epperson has it. A little bit of contact.
Yeah, a little bit. It's the first time I've had much time to see Zoe Epperson play a lot, as she's only a sophomore. And she looks like she's going to be a great little ball handler here for the Tigers for the next 3 years.
Yeah, she gets the ball in the middle of the floor with space, and you can tell her eyes are up looking over the defense. This one goes down in the corner. Takatsu gets it back to Epperson. Epperson's going to shoot a 3 and absolutely drill that one. Good look by Takatsu to find the open shooter. And Epperson, she didn't hesitate at all, Gary. She took it. Three taken down in the corner, back rim, no good. McMahon tried to get the rebound. Ball still loose. Have 3 seconds, pretty close. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We will take a break and check out. We get a full timeout here?
That's the end of the first quarter.
Oh, end of the first quarter.
Yep.
So we will take a break and check out some of our fine sponsors.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
And we're back. Thank you for checking out some of our fine sponsors on Munzing Media. We couldn't do it without them, and that's what puts us here in the gymnasium today. 14-2 Tiger lead. They really did a great job of creating a lot of havoc out there in the first quarter, Gary.
Yeah, and I like the way they came down and took some shots. I mean, it looks like they're going to have 2 or 3 different scorers here, and they've got a couple big girls underneath, which are also going to be able to grab those rebounds, feed back out, and take the extra shot. So it's kind of a different look this year than there's been in the past. Very balanced, much more balanced girls team.
Balanced and quick on their feet, offensively and defensively. And right on cue, they're right in on the pass, and that one's going to slide out of bounds, and Tigers will get possession. Another turnover for the Lions. The defense for the Tigers has really been pressing and forcing a lot of difficult situations for the Lions to even find a passing lane. Going outside the perimeter, Epperson gets it down. And we've got to travel. So as we get ready for the second quarter, the Tigers want to extend this lead. You really don't want to be able to let the Lions crawl back into this thing, if you know what I mean, Gare.
Yeah. Well, I'm impressed with their defense so far, but I'm not sure really how strong this Belfast team is this year. They had a good group of girls last year, and as I look over, I only see 4 people on the bench, maybe 5, one in street clothes.
They have a push down underneath. Going to be the second foul of the quarter on the Tigers, so Belfast will have the ball down on the baseline. A couple of subs coming in for the Tigers. Quintana will check back in. Hands on the ball again, ripped away. That was Cleary. Long pass up to the front court. Good cut right there by Cleary. She's got it, gets it down into Quintana. Quintana down underneath, up, in, and home. So a chance for a 3-point play here. Quintana saw the cutter in Sullivan Brennan as she came down from the top part of the key, slashed through the middle, got the pass, put it up, took the contact, and she'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Alexa Quintana, only a freshman, 6'3", so she's got some years ahead of her here in the gym.
Another board right there, quickly finds a teammate. And that's a heads-up play, because if you find yourself in no man's land, you want to be able to make a high-quality pass, which she was able to do. Epperson with a nice move right there. We're going to have a blocking foul against the Lions. We'll have a sub come in for the Lions on after the foul will be administered.
Personal foul on number 10, Hope Reynolds. Third personal foul.
Brady will check in, and Reynolds will check out. Unfortunately, that's her third foul, so she's going to have to remain on the bench for probably the rest of the half, you would think, especially with a tight bench. And there's a tight shot right there. Sullivan Brennan with another one. Sullivan Brennan has been on fire. That rebound on the offensive end was put back by Sprague.
Yeah, she did take a step. Good crowd fouling in here tonight.
Lions try to get it down underneath the hoop. A little hook shot. Ball's going to be bounced around. And there's McMahon. Oh. Okay, I thought they called the foul on McMahon. They didn't. It was on the Lions. So.
Yeah, that was a foul. That's her third foul.
That's her third, so they're going to have to go to the bench. They're going to have to get us.
It's too bad they're going to miss her. She's a junior and one of the leaders on this team.
So they're really up against it now as they have two players with 3 fouls apiece. And if you're the Tigers, you want to continue to attack the rim. Don't just settle for outside shots. McMahon slashing across the middle. Sully and Brennan doing the same. McMahon's going to take it. Off the backside of the backboard, but right to Takatsu, who had great position down underneath on the block. And on the front side, Takatsu was there for the block. Looked pretty clean from up here. Must have got an elbow. At the line, shooting 2, Wadsworth. Third team foul for the Tigers, 21-4. Tigers with the lead, 5:33. You see it on the scoreboard. That one in and out. Basket's tough to come by for the Lions here. They've had some really good opportunities. They've had a number of free throws go in and out. They're going to need to make those in order to stay in this contest, as that one back run also no good. Tigers quickly push the ball up the floor. There's Takatsu, who's had a couple of threes. Very good outside shooter. Plays well under the hoop. Facilitates the basketball very well. Here's McMahon.
Now Belfast has gone into a man-to-man here.
Excuse me, that's Cleary. 14 is Cleary. I keep saying McMahon. That's number 21. That's the next person down on my lineup card. Sorry about that. Little jump shot. There's Takatsu again. Crashing the boards. She'll get rewarded with 2 free throws.
Good job by Molly.
High basketball IQ seems to be all over the floor. Coach Giro has got to be happy with the way the Tigers have started out this contest, playing very solid, confident basketball.
Yeah, Coach Brittany has got to be happy with his first half of basketball.
And drilling both of those. 23-4, Tigers with a large lead. Because of that defense, they come up with another steal and another foul, so the Tigers will be back at the free throw line.
Personal foul on number 15, Jacob Brady. First personal foul, 15 foul. Zoe Sullivan Brennan at the line, shooting 2.
3 free throws in a row for the Tigers, so all that hard work has paid off. After you're running drills at the end of practice, Gary, you know how that goes. You're tired and you're at the line shooting free throws, and you got to create that muscle memory. But it's one thing to create muscle memory, but it's another thing to be able to use it at game speed, and that's what you want to be able to see early on in the season.
Well, they're looking good for the first game of the first game of the year right here. And of course, this isn't Brittany's first charade here. She's been at this 16 years here. This is her 3rd year as head coach for the Tigers.
Going back rim, no good. Sub coming in for the Tigers. McMahon will come in for Cleary. Takatsu down, tying her shoe, getting ready for the next free throw. 4:42 to go, 25-4. Tigers in the lead. Been all Tigers so far here in the first half. Tigers continuing the press. Ball down underneath. That one's going to be blocked. Great job by Quintana sliding through the lane, coming across and picking up the block. Lions trying to get it in. They get it down in the corner, and that's going to be a, looks like a travel.
Dick, how's Molly doing for scoring there for the Tigers? Who's the head scorer there so far? It's got to be her and Zoe Sullivan Brennan, pretty close.
We'll get Dick's headset fixed. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology.
We are back. The campus of Gardiner High School. Thank you for joining us here on Munzing Media. We got the Class B tilt to open up the season. The Belfast Lions are taking on the Gardiner Tigers, and it has been all Tigers so far here, Gary, to start this contest.
Yes, the Tiger girls have done a great job offensively and defensively.
Sure have.
And Belfast just hasn't been able to answer.
And they've gotten themselves in foul trouble. That one's going to be stopped, popped, and absolutely nailed by Epperson. Good entry pass right to the open corner. Didn't hesitate, put the shot up. Lions move the ball around the perimeter. Jump shot going to be taken and absolutely nailed by Sprague, number 22 for the Lions.
Sprague, a senior.
Tigers cutting through the middle against this zone. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to pressure the first tier of the zone, get down into the teeth of it. And then what you got to do, Gary, when you get down in there, you don't have to panic. You have space. When you get down inside the free throw line, down in the paint, you can relax and open your eyes and find an open passing lane.
Especially with the Tigers are in complete control here offensively.
Nice bounce pass down underneath. That was a left-handed bounce pass by Takatsu down underneath to Quintana, who got fouled, and she'll have a chance for the three-point play. 3:06 to go. Tigers with a commanding 30-6 lead. And Tigers will be in the bonus the rest of the quarter as the Lions have 7 free throws, have 7 fouls. Nice bounce pass down underneath. Good looking play right there. Coleman was able to get the ball off the glass and put it up and in. Nice entry pass. Quintana has it. Back out. 3 going to be taken. And that one almost bounced in. Epperson, right place, right time, and just kind of dragged that pivot foot a little bit.
Yeah.
She had a nice lane to be able to get it over to Quintana. She had eyes in the back of her head on that one. Couple of subs coming in for the Lions. Number 11, Jordan White, will step on the floor. Camilla Coleman will head over and get a little bit of a break. Here's Adams being guarded tightly by Tweedy. Back underneath, Adams up off the glass, no good. Quintana, another rebound. Takatsu will push the ball up past half court. She's got some speed on her side, and she goes left hand up off the glass. Nobody stepped in front, and she took it right to the rack. Tigers continuing to play stifling defense. Even when they go to the bench, the player who steps on the floor knows exactly what they need to do. A little bit of contact. There's Epperson again with another board. Takatsu with a 3. Back rim. Epperson right place, right time. Down to Quintana. Draws contact, and she'll be at the free throw line. Shooting 2.
Boy, I like Epperson's hustle.
She's got high basketball IQ. She's able to find the ball, and sometimes when you have a player that is water bugging all over the place, it's hard to box them out, Gary. Coming back on the floor is number 13, Coleman, for the Lions. Foot was on the line, so that shot will be negated. Ouellette's going to step on the floor. See some action for the Tigers. Quintana will get a well-deserved break. She's been a force down underneath. Belfast keeping the ball out on the perimeter. Really difficult to get the ball down underneath on the Tigers so far here tonight.
Well, they play a great man-to-man defense.
And they play basket line very well, too. Really nice fake right there.
Yeah,
Epperson kind of rope-a-dope there.
Thought
she was going to do the bounce pass.
I thought she was going to go right with that.
When you have a left hand available, that number of the Tigers do, it opens up so many different angles that it allows you to attack the basket. Here's Takatsu being guarded by Adams. Full court. Adams will have the steal. She'll put it up high off the glass. Epperson with another board. She got 5 or 6 rebounds. Nice body control there. Great pass by Epperson. Gets it up to McMahon. And then McMahon was able to gather herself and put herself in a position to be able to take a high percentage shot. She put it off the glass and was able to cash that in on a transition hoop again for the Tigers. Belfast moving the ball around the perimeter. As we've mentioned, it's been really difficult for the Lions to get any kind of open shot as the defense has just been stifling for the Tigers. There's another steal right on cue. This one going to be taken in by Scherber. She'll get a bounce pass to Epperson at the buzzer, but it is just behind the buzzer as the buzzer went off, and that one will not count. So we'll go to halftime. Score is 37-8 in lead of the Tigers. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
When choosing a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not always better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers. They're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently year-round to end hunger. We donate and volunteer throughout the community, supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality. Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help. Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
Well, we want to thank CB Matson's coming on as a sponsor this year I want to say this season, as we're just now starting to get the 25-26 basketball season under the way. Andy Munzing, Gary Verhel on the call this one. This is Chris Will, the producer, but hey, we're going to send it over to Dick Layton for the halftime report. Just a second as we technical difficulties here with the headsets.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, we got you, Dick.
Okay.
There we go.
All
Dick
right.
Layton, everybody.
Okay, kind of a rough game here for Belfast. 37-8 at halftime. It was 14-2 the first quarter. We'll go to Belfast first. Not too much scoring here, and a lot. I got them for 14 turnovers in the game. So and a couple girls had 3 fouls on them, so that hurt their scoring bunch. 2 points for Jolyn Sprague, and 6 for Twain Luce. That was the balance of the scoring, 8 points right there. But Luce had 3 fouls. Sprague had 3 fouls, 2 for Brady, and 2 for Hope Reynolds.
Yeah, not too much offense there for Belfast in the first half.
Plenty of turnovers, 14 turnovers, and only I got them down just 3 rebounds. This is unofficial because I can't see it under this corner very good. All right, for Gardiner, that 37 points. Nobody's in serious foul trouble. Brennan had a foul. Molly Takatsu had a foul. Cleary a foul, and Quintana a foul. This is very unofficial on the score.
Yeah, I think Jolie Cody's also got, she's got 2 for the first half.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't get that. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Okay, this is very unofficial because I couldn't see down in this corner. So I've got 6, 9, 10. Zoe Brennan with 10. Molly Takatsu, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Everson had 8. 2 for Maddie McMahon, and a couple for Cody. Let's see, 24. That makes it 37. Yep. So 37-8 score. As I mentioned, 14 turnovers for Belfast. Just 6 for Gardiner. In the rebound department, I've got the Gardiner with 9. And just 2 for Belfast. So a big point lead for Gardiner, 29 points at halftime, 37-8 is your score at halftime.
Not a bad start to the season. Well, hey, we'll hear from CMCC right now. We'll be back in just a second.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, sets you up for success.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction.
As we get ready to start the second half, the Katsu will start things off. Belfast still in the zone. Looks like they're going to stick with that Erie here in the second half. They get a tipped pass.
Yeah, well, I don't think they can keep up man-to-man with this Tiger team.
I think that's going to be a problem for a lot of teams moving forward here in the season. That one kind of scooped up down underneath. Sullivan Brennan directing traffic. Takatsu with the 3. Back rim, no good. Sullivan Brennan's going to run this down in the corner. Keeps the pivot foot. Tigers moving the ball very well here this evening around the zone, putting themselves in good position to take high percentage shots. There's a high percentage shot right there. Back rim, no good. Left-handed layup. That one going to be ripped apart Gonna have a push. Cleary just kind of couldn't get out of the way. The offensive player had stuck their pivot foot down and did a good job drawing the foul. Commanding lead for the Tigers. Look to them to get to as many players in the game as possible, as this one looks like it's going to stay in control of the Tigers. Let's see if the Lions can put together a couple of possessions and get a little bit of momentum here starting in the second half. Here's a three taken. Looked good, and it nailed it. Good shot by Sprague. Knocked down the three. Cleary with a shot, back rim, rebound, and we're gonna have a jump ball, so that will be Lions basketball. Good tie up down there by the Tigers.
The Tigers have had a great first half fundamentally. They do not want to back off in that this second half. First game of the year, you want to keep up the pressure. It's going to get a lot tougher from here on out. They did a great job the first quarter, first half. Now this second half, they need to keep it up.
And it's important because even though the game seems to be getting out of control, players got to play. You can't tell players not to score, not to pass, not to shoot. Especially early on in the year, you want to be able to make the most of every opportunity that you have. And there's an offensive rebound. Backside, no good. That one's going to be tipped away. This is a long two, and absolutely drilled.
Her shooting is going to be a big asset this year, I think, for the Tigers.
Yeah, she didn't hesitate. She got the ball and put it up after a great pass. This 30-second timeout for the Lions. They were in foul trouble, Gary, so they've had a number of players have to be on the bench, and they've got to be careful moving forward here as 2 to 3 players have 3 fouls. So if you foul anybody out, you're going to be really up against it, as they already are up against it because the Tigers have shot very well from the field, very high percentage. Not many misses for the Tigers.
No, their shooting percentage is really well.
That'll be very high. Lions ball.
Talk about hot. Our cameraman is hot today. It's his Billy Hastings' birthday today.
Oh, the big B day.
He can't hear me because he
doesn't have
his head. No, but he turns 107 today. I mean 77.
Ball's going to be loose, corralled down underneath the hoop. Brady came up with it. Adams has it now for the Lions. She'll fake, she'll drive. She'll kick it over. That one's going to be blocked. Great play coming over by Chasen. And she will draw the contact, and she'll be at the line shooting 2. Another foul for the Lions. That's going to be their first of the half, but unfortunately that's going to be the 3rd foul on number 22, Juliana Sprague. So now they have 3 Lions have 3 fouls. Good free throw by Chasen, makes the first of 2. A couple of subs coming in for the Tigers. Cleary will head over to the bench, and Quintana. Second free throw, side rim, no good. Ball going to be bounced around down in the corner. Still fighting for it down in the corner. Dangerous position to try to get out of that one. Got to look close to the 10-second count, but able to get it across with Sprague. She just had a very needed 3 for the Lions. This one put up, no good. Takatsu's been facilitating very well here this evening. She'll get the ball back. She'll pop it out. Gonna have a travel. Got to keep that pivot foot down. That's one of those early season moments that you can work on. There's always something, Gary, to be able to work on during the game. Even when you have a large lead like this, there's small things that you can work on.
Brittany is always studying over there. If you see,
Exactly.
she doesn't sit back and have a Kool-Aid. She's been working with these girls all year long. I know that for a fact, and she does a great job.
She's a very active coach, very vocal, very positive. And one of the things that is praising of Coach Giro, as that one is put up and down, is the facial expression that you have as a coach. You know, Gary, your facial expression over on the bench goes a long way to your players and the officials. And if you can keep that even keel, it really helps the development of your players, not only the ones on the floor, but the one on the bench. If you have a coach that every time there's a turnover on the floor, they turn their back to the floor, and then they say something to the bench like, oh, look at that, another turnover. What do you think the players are going to think of when they get on the floor? You know, and she does a great job of staying positive.
That's so true. And her teammate, her girls like her, and they seem to be really gelling. This is only the first game, but I like their style here in the first game of the year.
Again, in the running lane, up and down. The running lanes is a lost art, Gary. It really doesn't. A lot of teams don't do that anymore.
No.
That was kind of drilled into us growing up. Was the running lanes, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Know your responsibility. Get there. Find the ball.
Yeah, a lot of things have been forgotten over the last 40 years. Some of you might be wondering also, it's been a while since we played Belfast, and as I said earlier, the new classifications throughout the state have changed everything. If you're wondering, like the enrollment at Belfast now is 471, and here at Gardiner is down to 583. Now, I retired from here in 2017, and we are up around 675. So we've lost a few students here. And the new teams that you're going to be seeing us play this year is going to be different. Teams like, we're not, for one thing, we're not playing Skowhegan, which is very unusual.
Sure is.
We'd be playing teams like Poland, Herman. These are all new on our schedule, so it should be an exciting year.
There's an exciting shot right off the bat.
We've got two good teams coming out of this school this year. The boys' team is very impressive. I've been waiting for this for 3 years with the clientele that they have.
Long three, back rim, no good. Ball going to be corralled. Nice strong rebound taken by Olette. Epperson, nice bounce pass underneath. Good footwork. McMahon gets a hand on it. Gets it right to Luce. And we're going to have a kick. Couple of subs coming in for the Tigers. Ricker along with Scherber. We'll get some action here. 1:37 to go, 48-15 here in the third quarter. Lions trying to make the most of the offensive opportunities that they have. A lot of the shots have been contested, just like that one. Coming right on the floor and making an instant impact is Ricker. Here's Epperson. He's got a number of excellent plays here this evening so far. Tigers making very solid passes into lanes where the player can make a position, get into the triple threat position, which I've seen a lot here, Gary, which has kind of gone away.
A little too much dribbling on that session. I'd like to see a little more outside shooting.
There's some outside shooting, absolutely. Stepped into that one was number 33, Luce for the Lions. This three taken 3/4 of the way down. That one's going to go off Epperson, who's been in the mix of it all evening. Lions bring the ball up the floor. You see it. Gonna have a kick. Good heads-up play right there by Olette. Lions will take the ball out over on the sideline. Brady will be passing it in.
Alexi, only a freshman.
Getting some quality minutes here early on in the season. We said that from the beginning, that's what Coach Giro has been able to do, because if you practice hard, you need to be able to get up the game speed. And it's very important. I said that at the beginning of the game, that you can't coach game speed. You need to have game speed. So you need the minutes on the floor to be able to dictate how you're going to play when you get in the game. There's a nice rebound, pushed up. Nice body control over there by Scherber, as that one is up and in before the end of the quarter. So we will take a break here, 50-18. Tigers with a commanding lead. We'll take a look at some of our great sponsors here on Munzing Media. Be back to John A. Bergoli Gymnasium after this.
Started by the Corliss family in Pittston in 2019, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road, on the right off Route 27, we offer a variety of products for all of your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always ready and on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available. And we offer discounts on large quantities as needed. We also offer plowing and sanding services during those tough Maine winters.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
Like to thank our wonderful sponsors. Couldn't do it without them.
No, and Rob just picked up a real nice one over in Randolph, the new River Redemption Center, right across from the IGA in Randolph. I guess they'll come and pick your bottles up and everything for organizations, school organizations. You don't have to cart that stuff back. They'll pick it up for them. So they've got, Rob told me, he went over, and they've got quite a counting machine there. You're in and out, just like that, he says. So, yeah, we want to welcome River Redemption right across the street from Randolph IGA, where Goggins IGA is.
Never seen an operation like that. The bottle counting machine, it's like a vacuum, and it rifles three people through. And
have you been over there?
Saw the video that Dad had done.
Yes, yes. Very impressive, huh?
I'm glad to have him aboard with the rest of our fine sponsors. Couldn't do it without him. This three is back rim, no good. Another rebound for Adams. She's got to have 5 or 6 boards tonight. She thought about the three. Nice bounce pass down to the corner. That three taken, no good. Ricker with the rebound, coming in and making an instant impact. She'll try to take it right to the hoop. That one knocked away by Adams. Ball still loose. Lions trying to work it down baseline, keeping it out on the perimeter. Nice bounce pass down underneath. Tigers doing a good job of bending, not breaking on the defensive end. By that, I mean they're staying in the passing lane and then making plays like that. Nice block, getting hands on the ball. If you bring the ball down to your waist, you're going to have a hard time making any kind of move against the Tigers. And there's a great play right there. Good body control by Swift. Excuse me, that's Wadsworth, number 24. Has show of a chance for a three-point play. 6:38 to go, 50-21. Ricker will take a break, stepping back on the floor as Chasen. Ricker came in, had a couple of good drives to the basket, 2 or 3 rebounds, and that's what you want to see, Gary, from your players that are able to get on the floor for the first time. You want to be able to see them make an impact. Good hands down underneath. That one was knocked away by Coleman. Tigers will retain possession.
Andy, where I mentioned people may be asking, why are we playing Belfast? You're going to see a lot of new teams in here this year, teams like Freeport and Lincoln Academy. We played them off and on, but other schools that you haven't seen, Herman. We still got Lawrence on our schedule, but Oceanside, Coscone, Nokomis, Madomic Valley, some different schools there that we haven't played in the past few years steady.
Gets her own rebound is loose. She'll put it off the backboard, no good. Coming down with the rebound was Scherber. Trying to take it to the basket was Chasen. And now will be knocked out of bounds. Couple of subs coming back in for the Lions.
We're hoping to have Lizzie Gruber on here before the season's over some night when we don't have a conflict with her schedule. Lizzie's doing a great job up to Orono. My wife and I have season tickets, and we've been going up to her games.
Oh, awesome. We've been able to watch them.
Yeah. She's doing a great job up there, and I think she's really enjoying it. And it's been fun. In fact, we'll be heading up there Sunday afternoon for a 1 o'clock game against a tough Rhode Island team. But hopefully we can get Lizzie up here before the season's over on a off night or something. Maybe she can do the Nokomis game and bring Ace with her.
Wouldn't that be something? Lions trying to get the ball down underneath on the block. They do so, but a little bit too much power off the glass, no good. There he gets it to the middle. Jason off the glass, up and in. Adams will get it across half court. Number of Lions have played a solid game tonight so far. They've just been hard pressed to get any baskets because the defense for the Tigers has been so stifling. Again, right on cue, you can see the defense by the Tigers just shutting down all the lanes on the offensive end. And that one is going to be out of bounds off of the Tigers. Couple of subs coming in. Takatsu will come back in along with Quintana. 4:57 to go, 52-22. You see it on the scoreboard. Been all Tigers here so far tonight. Taken down, blocked by Takatsu, came right in and made a nice defensive play as Hope Reynolds thought she had a lane open but closed very quickly. Good defensive feat by Takatsu. Takatsu with it, long pass cross court. Good bounce pass. And that one's going to be left hand hoop up and in. Takatsu seems to have a magnet for the ball. She gets it and then she puts it in a good position to be able to attack the hoop or pass.
She's having a really good first game of the season, Dick. I don't know how many points does she have.
This one put forth, passed around the perimeter. Shot going to be taken. Back rim, no good. Takatsu with another rebound. How many points does Takatsu have, Dick?
Huh?
How many points does Takatsu have tonight?
16 I got it for.
16.
16.
16 out of the 54. That's a pretty good percentage.
Well, she's made some great passes, too.
Good hands there by Chase, and she's going to take it to the rack and draw some contact, and they go down. She hit her knee pretty hard. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
She's a tough field hockey player, so this won't bother.
Second personal foul, second team foul. Quickly chasing the line. Shoot 2.
Shakes it off, nails the first of 2. Epperson will come back on the floor along with Tweedy. So we got Takatsu, Quintana, Chasen, Epperson, and Tweedy on the floor for the Tigers. 2 for 2. Adams bringing the ball up for the Lions. Played a good all-around game here tonight. A number of the Tigers have, and I said it before, have played very good basketball. It's just that the defense for the Tigers has made it very difficult. We're going to take a full timeout, so we will take a break and get a word from our sponsors here next.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give her their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
And we are back here to live action. Thank you for checking out our sponsors, and thank you for joining us here tonight on Munzing Media. This is the first game of the season, and we've got another one coming up next here. The men's matchup between the Gardiner Tigers and the Belfast Lions. Epperson with a long 3, and she steps on the court again and comes right in and nails it.
Yeah, she's going to be a big asset this year. I can already see that.
How many points does Epperson have tonight, Dick? Going to be almost double digits.
11.
Yeah, Epperson's got 11.
11, but she handles the ball so well.
And with a handful of assists, and she must have 5 rebounds too.
Let me tell you about some upcoming games here. We're going to be right back here on Monday night, December 8th, which is this Monday. And the boys will be home to Freeport. So that'll probably be a pretty good matchup. Freeport usually puts a good group of boys on the court. So that will be Monday night. Right here from the John A. Bergoli.
Hope Reynolds just had a basket down on the other end, comes down and gets a defensive board, 2 good possessions. Trying to get it down and again. Takatsu with another steal. This one's going to be tipped away, and Epperson very heads up, let it go out of bounds. Tigers will take it out, down deep in the corner. Epperson will get the inbounds pass. Takatsu down to Quintana. That one's going to be tipped out last by the Lions, so the Tigers will get possession down underneath their own basket. We're going to have a couple of subs coming in for the Tigers. McMahon will check in along with Ricker, and Quintana and Takatsu will head over to the bench area. Epperson with another 3-point look off the back of the backboard on the far side, ripped down by the Lions for the defensive rebound. Loose with it, being guarded tightly by Ricker. Coleman looking for a little bit of room. Excuse me, that's Brady. Gonna have it tipped away. Space in front of her. She'll take it right to the rack. Draw some contact, no call. Epperson. It's it to Ricker. Ricker will drive, kick it out. Shot taken. Long 2-point shot for Tweedy, as she's made a couple of those long 2-point shots here, both in the second half. Good defense on the back end. Good sportsmanship, as there was a little bit of a collision. Ricker going to take the wide open three. Nice board down underneath by Olette. Good box out. Strong rebound. Very solid. Nice crossover dribble, taking it to the hoop, off the glass, up and in. Excellent play by Wadsworth, being able to take that down from well outside the three-point line, take a dribble, get a spin move, and able to fight off the defender. And that one is going to go cross court, and we're going to have a push, as that's only the third foul. And it looks like this one's going to wrap up with 17-9, 17.9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 61-26, you see it on the scoreboard. So, Gare, the Tigers really played all around basketball here tonight.
Yeah, they've had a great game. We really don't know where to judge the Belfast Lions, but I'm not taking any credit away from Gardiner. They look really good. They look really good for the first game of the year. They've got good height. They pass the ball well, and they've got 3 or 4 good shooters from the outside.
I think Belfast is going to give some teams some fits, especially they'll work on their foul trouble issues where they have a short bench. That's definitely something you need to keep track of, and they'll work on that moving forward in the season, and they'll be a formidable opponent for many teams that they play moving forward in the season. So that's going to wrap up the first game of the doubleheader. The Tigers with the 61-26 win over the Belfast Lions.
We'll be back real quickly with Dick's wrap up and see who we got for pizza winner, right, Chris?
So we will take a short break.
Yeah, well, Dick's going to, you all set, Dick?
Want to jump on right now, Dick? We'll take a break, and then we'll come back with Dick Stats and the Pizza Award next.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Well, again, we want to thank McAllister Real Estate coming on as a sponsor for this season. Selling houses in the Central Maine area. Should be getting out and getting an ad made up for them. The temperature has plummeted here in the Central Maine. Well, I mean the entire state of Maine so far. For the next week or so, we're going to be getting down into sub-zero temps, and guess what? It's nice and warm inside. Dick Layton, the post-game report, presented to you by the Gardiner All Sports Boosters.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of a runaway out there for Gardiner's first win. Showed a lot of good hustle, good ball movement, I thought, good rebounding, and a lot of turnovers from Belfast. Ended up 61-26, Gardiner's favor. We'll go to Belfast first. This is totally unofficial.
What was that? I was thinking Sullivan Brennan. Yeah. But more or less, Zoe Epperson was the other one that popped. Yeah. Yep.
for that 26 points. They had a bunch of turnovers. I had them down for 21 turnovers and just 9 rebounds. On the other side of the ledger, Gardiner was Molly Chikatsu had 16. Zoe Brennan 3, 6, 9, 10. I think of her for 20 points. Probably unofficial there. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. 9 for Brianna Carlson. Epperson with 11. 4 for Miranda. And 2 for Quintana. And 4 for Julie Carr for their 61 points. Gardner had, like I say, they had a bunch of rebounds. I got them down for 14 rebounds and 9 turnovers. So the first game of the season, Gardner with a resounding win here, 61-26. Gardner. So they go 1-0 on the season, and Belfast falls to 0-1, as far as I know, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad way to start here for the Tigers season. We got the Caps' Pizza Player of the Game. Zoe Epperson made her stance known there in the offense and defensive zones. She'll get a free 1-inch, one topping, 10-inch pizza from Caps' Pizza in Farmingdale. Another one of our great local sponsors. You see the Belfast boys popping out right now. We're going to set up a splash screen, and we will be back right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Munzing Media Sports production of Class B opening night basketballs. The Gardiner Tigers get ready to take on the Belfast Lions here at John A. Bergoli Gymnasium. Andy Munzing joined with Gary Verhill, Dick Layton on stats, Chris Wheel on production, and Billy Hasty doing our camera. Gary, what is this matchup going to shape up here tonight?
Well, this looks like it's going to be a much better matchup than the first girls' game here. You've got a real strong Tiger team here that got a lot of veteran players come back from last year and the year before. And I'm really excited myself about the year that I think this team's going to have. They did great last year, and they're all ready to do it again this year. As far as Belfast, we really don't know much about Belfast because the two schools haven't played basketball for, I don't know, over 15 years, somebody was telling me. So I don't really know how strong the Belfast program is. They did go to the Northern Tournament last year, and I believe they were seeded number 3. So they're going to give us a good competition like any team always does from Belfast. Tonight for the Tigers, I want you to keep an eye on Brady Peacock, will be one of the big guys for the Tigers that will carry them. And, of course, the guy that I boast about the most for the last 4 years, when him and his brother, is the guy I love who plays defense, and that's Braden Elliott. Just a little guy, but he knows how to play defense. And he's back tonight from being out for a week or so. And then you got a sharpshooter, Trace Moody, who can hit anything from the corners all the way to midcourt. So I'm looking for the Tigers to really come out with a strong group tonight.
Packed house here at the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium here on the campus of Gardiner High School for this opening season tilt. The women's game, the Tigers won 61-29, and they really got up and down the floor. They played very good basketball, and we're going to get ready here for the starting lineup.
To our second game of tonight's doubleheader between the visiting Lions of Belfast High School and your Gardiner Tigers. As before, we ask that everyone please display good sportsmanship at all times during tonight's game. Anyone who is heckling officials, outwardly complaining about officials' calls, yelling at opposing players, fans, spectators, or otherwise displaying poor sportsmanship will be asked to leave immediately. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. We also ask that no one step onto the court during halftime, please. Before introducing the players, again, I would like to recognize our officials. Across the state, there is a shortage of officials in virtually every sport. We are extremely grateful for the officials we have tonight. Without them, there would be no event for our kids. If you are interested in becoming an official, please speak to your school's athletic director. Thank you. And now, the starters for the Belfast Lions. Number 5, Trevin Ripley. Number 12, Connor Barrett. Number 20, Luke Littlefield. Number 22, Landon Economy. And number 44, Noah Deachin. Belfast is coached by Travis Ripley and assisted by Tyus Sprague Ripley and Ryan Cowan. And now, the starters for your Gardiner Tigers. Number 3, Brady Peacock. Number 4, Braden Elliott. Number 10, Trace Moody. Number 11, Brady Atwater. And number 24, Nick McKay. Gardiner is coached by Aaron Toman and assisted by Charlie Lawrence, Jordan Hersom, and Seth Hasty, and is managed by Carson Hembry. The officials for tonight's game are Rob Schmidt, Troy Scott, and Nick Daigle.
All right, we're getting ready to kick into the second half of this doubleheader. And I don't know about you, Andy, but I kind of like this boy-girl doubleheader. And you can see it's brought people into the crowd here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This place is pretty packed. It has been all evening.
And a good group from Belfast driving all the way up here, Route 3.
Yeah, that's always a fun drive, isn't it?
So, well, I live halfway there, so I know what it's
like. That's what I was saying.
So, but they've got a great crowd here tonight, and so doesn't the Gardiner people. And I really like the atmosphere of this boy-girl situation.
Belfast will start it off. Trying to work the ball down in. That one's going to be tipped away, and it will be Belfast basketball down underneath the hoop.
Tigers are going to start in a man-to-man, it looks like.
Is Barrett on Moody. Trying to take it down in, and that's going to be I thought it was going to be travel. Nope, going to foul on the floor.
Kind of a late whistle, I thought.
Well, that's something that you want to be able to take control of early, is making sure you don't get into foul trouble early, Gare, especially starting the season. You're all amped up, you're ready to go, and you can pick up 2 quick fouls and find yourself on the bench.
Fortunately, Andy, I think the Tigers have one of the strongest benches this year that they've had in quite a while.
Not sure what the double dribble. Yeah. Looked like there was a travel at the beginning, and then they called the double dribble. So, veteran officiating crew here working their second game in a row, which they've said there is a shortage of officials. Atwater, 3, money. Good way to start the season. Elliott. Tigers getting in the passing lanes. Trying to put that one up and down, no good, was Ripley. He's going to have to be a force to reckon with, and he'll come down and get the foul. Good job by Atwater.
Yes, that was.
Yep, let them come, draw the contact, and find yourself at the free throw line. Free throws, as we mentioned in the first game, also important here to start off the season.
And as we start the season, as I've said every season for the last 4 years, a few young guys out there that are watching this tonight want to learn how to play defense. Keep your eyes on number 4, Braden Elliott. One of the best defensive players I've seen at Gardiner High School in years. And he'll put on a display tonight.
Early 5-0 lead for the Tigers. All 5 points scored by Atwater. They'll go with the full court. Trying to cut down the passing lanes. Little touchdown pass right there. That one going to be getting. Elliott will have it on the sideline. He'll get a pass out to Moody, who's going to make a lot of these.
Trace Moody, their big outside shooter.
Moody's going to make a plethora of those this year. Right on the back end, coming down and nailing it.
Economy answers back with a 3-pointer.
Atwater looking to get another one. Moody with a great play. Incidental contact. And again, Atwater nails the 3. 8 points out of the 11. 8 points in 3 minutes is pretty good. That one high off the glass, no good. Good box out there by Elliott.
Yeah, both of them. Brady Atwater right there.
Peacock going baseline. Good idea by Atwater. Trying to get it down underneath. We're going to have a pushing foul. Well, and that's going to be the second one on Ripley. So what I would do if I was the Tigers, and I'm sure they're going to be talking about this on the bench with the coaching staff, is I'm going to take it right at number 5. We want to get him on the bench
Oh, nice
Talk
job by
about 10
Brady
points.
Atwater.
10 points in 3 minutes. It's a pretty good stat. This one out front, being guarded by Elliott. He's going to cause a lot of problems, and we're going to have a full timeout.
What a great start for the Tigers.
Great start for the Tigers. We will take a break here, and we'll be back after word from our sponsors.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in and out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization bottle drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2.
Welcome back to John A. Bergoli Gymnasium. Gary, tell us about the Redemption Center.
Yeah,
Just saw their ad.
That's our newest sponsor, one of our newest sponsors here on Munzing Media. And if you haven't stopped by, they've just opened up in the last week. It's River Redemption right across from Goggins IGA in Randolph. And they're inviting all schools and organizations to stop in and take a look at the procedure and operation they have. They pick up large quantities in trucks and saves your organization from carting it to the place. They have I haven't been in, but they've got a heck of a can counter, a bottle counter, whatever you want to call it. It's all electronic, and it's a really great setup. I was talking with Rob about it, and one of our newest pickups for sponsors here, and we're glad to have you along supporting Gardiner High School and Halldale Bulldog Athletics.
Atwater with a big board. Atwater just had an awesome possession. He didn't settle for the three-pointer, even though he's already made 2 or 3. He took the ball to the hoop. He didn't get the hoop. But those are one of the things that you really can't coach is game awareness, especially when someone scores that many points right out of the gate. You don't have to force up shots. Go ahead and get the high percentage shot. That's what he did, and that's the unselfish basketball that I think is going to translate throughout everybody here on the Tigers squad. 13-3, 4:19 to go first quarter. Been a lid on the hoop for the Lions. 2 fouls apiece for each squad. Ripley gets it over to Barrett. Peacock.
Colin McCormick, only a sophomore there, grabbing that one.
Elliott slashing, gets it to Peacock. Little floater, offensive board, up and in.
Brady Bean, Peacock.
Tigers shooting high percentage so far here tonight. Couple of threes. And we're going to have moving screen. Good job by Elliott to run through the hip. And you're going to be able to draw that call. That's an easy call for the official.
Player control foul, number 12, Connor Barrett. First personal foul, 13.
Isaac Marcus will be passing the ball in.
Belfast with some good numbers on the bench there.
Nobody in any real foul trouble yet, except for Ripley, who has 2. Peacock, 5 points in a row. Ripley doing an excellent job for a big man to be able to bring the ball up the court. Very impressed. And right on cue, taking it to the rack, drawing the foul.
It's going to be on Colin.
So Ripley seems to be the way the offense is going to run through the Lions.
First personal foul, 13 foul.
Want to wish Nate Stubbard out there a quick recovery. Nate's had a shoulder surgery here just in the past week or so, and he's out. he will not be playing for the Patriots this week.
Oh.
So, Nate, recover quick. We're going to need you for the Super Bowl.
Two for two. Ripley hits both free throws. That's what you want to do when you find yourself down by a couple of points. Little off-balance shot there by McCormick to be able to keep his hips in line with the basket and be able to get that shot up and down. Peacock playing in-your-face defense down in the corner. Really dangerous spot to be if you're on an offense. And that's going to be offensive foul. Yep. That's his third foul. So
He's
Ripley,
in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's going to have to go. Coach is going to have to go to the bench.
He may not have gotten over football season yet.
Player control foul on number 5, Trevor Ripley. Third personal foul.
That's tough. Three fouls here early. Elliott gets it to Marquis. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Atwater, who's had a number of points here early on, gets it to McCormick. McCormick stays with it. Gonna draw a foul down under the hoop. Good board down underneath.
Number 20, freshman Luke Whalen in the game right now. Luke, another great athlete that's going to come through this school. Like his fathers and his uncles and grandfather.
Lions not really able to penetrate. Good hands over there by Atwater. Atwater seems to be able to play both sides of the ball very well. He's a well-disciplined basketball player.
Yeah, he had a tough season last year. He got injured and things didn't go quite the way he wanted at the end of the year.
It's Peacock, Elliott right in the way of the pass. Conley will pass it in, being guarded by Peacock. You can see he's got his back to the ball. Three taken, long three, side rim, no good. Ball tipped around. Peacock has it. And that one will just kind of see its way through a couple of Tigers. And one official called white. He couldn't see. He was blocked by the three Tigers in the way. And that's what you do. You converse with your fellow officials, get the call right, and that's the way you handle that.
Well, they could have shouted up here and asked us, right?
Right. We would have. I would have told them it was Belfast play.
You would?
I would have. Oh, this one's going to be stolen by Atwater. He flushes that one home. I didn't want to jinx it. I was going to say it, but I didn't want to jinx it.
Boy, Brady looks like he's ready to go this year.
He sure does. Three taken, backside rim, no good. Another three from the corner. That one up and down.
Coach Tolman telling them to get their hands up, and that's what they've got to do down there, to get that hand in somebody's, that shooter's. Luke Whalen right underneath, and Brady Bean.
Smooth three right there. Great heads-up play by Whalen, who just came in the game. Find the open teammate and get him in a position where they don't have to expend a lot of energy to take a shot. And that's what Peacock did. Very smooth. Was able to hit that one. That's the second three of the game. We're going to have a pushing foul. Not sure if it's going to be on Whalen or if it's going to be on Atwater. I think it'll be on, they called it on Atwater. That's a tough one. But first foul on Atwater. 48.2 to go, 25. And I'm not sure, but I think Atwater has either 12, 13, or 14 of this 25. 12? 12 of the 25 belong to Atwater. And he's going to go over, get a little bit of Gatorade. Littlefield at the line, makes it. 25-10, 48.2 to go. Marquis will get it up, get it across half court. Gets it over to Peacock, he'll survey. He'll take the ball right down in the teeth of the defense. And good hands by the Lions to be able to knock that away. Lions content to just move the ball around the perimeter. If you're the Tigers, you just want to move your feet on that. You don't want to give up any backdoor cuts. They have a hold, 2 free throws coming for Bremer.
Garrett Bremer, shooting 2.
This is where you got to be careful if you're the Tigers. You do not want to be able to put the Lions at the free throw line because they've been making their free throws. They seem to be very disciplined, and this contest is going to be one that will transpire with the physicality that's already been shown on both sides of the ball gear. Each team's playing really physical.
Yeah, I'm not sure right now, looking both teams after this first period, that Belfast can really run with the Tigers, especially the first 5 guys the Tigers put out there.
Good looking 3 at the end of the quarter. That one put up by Simmons, no good. So that wraps up our first quarter of play. 25-12. You see it on the scoreboard. We will take a break and show you our sponsors, and we'll be back to the John A. Bergoli Gymnasium here on the campus of Gardiner High School next.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is a key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Exciting first quarter here as we start off the 2025-2026 high school basketball season. Gary, the first quarter was all Tigers, shooting well from outside, getting the ball down in, a couple of blocks.
Making good passes.
Playing good defense.
Great fundamental first quarter for the Tigers. But they put their first 5 back on the floor here to start. And you got to keep going. It's only first game of the year.
Simmons gets it to Moody. Moody slashes middle.
Nice.
Little bunny pass down underneath. High IQ pass right there by Moody to get it to Atwater.
What we haven't seen yet is Trace Moody's shooting.
He's got 1.
Yeah, but Trace is, when he gets online, he can throw them in there like
He can hit him
nobody's
from half court. Good, strong take to the hoop. I was just talking about physicality, and there's a good physical play right there by Buzzle, as he'll take the contact, make the hoop, and have a chance for a 3-point play. Back to Moody. He's been sharp shooting since he stepped onto the floor here, and he's just continued it, and this being his junior season. He doesn't force shots. He takes what comes to him, as he just did there. He went, took the ball down the middle, found a teammate. He can play all facets of the ball, and that's what you're going to find with all 5 players from the Tigers that are on the floor. And there's the perfect example. Simmons comes in, makes instant impact, is that they can play all facets of the game. They can play defense, they can pass, they can shoot, they can stay basket line, they can grab offensive boards. This is going to be a exciting season for the Tigers as I look to see some growth. Nice box out.
Brady Atwater is going to get called, I believe.
No, they called over the back. It was a good box out.
Personal foul, number 41.
Sometimes those calls go the other way, but that one was.
Yeah, I had my eye on him. He was pushing him. I guess they got called before.
But that's one of those plays that I was just talking about, that you set screens well, you run over it well. Good rebound off the back end by Buzzle. Might have got away with the travel there. Taking it in, being guarded by Simmons. Ball's up. Simmons will grab the tough rebound and another foul. This is going to be on Breimer, so that's going to be his second.
Second foul on him.
6.5 to go here, first half, 30-14. That's his second foul is Breimer, so he'll have to go to the bench. Also on the bench for Belfast is Trevin Ripley, their big man, number 5. He's got 3 fouls, so not sure when you're going to see him getting in. Got an offensive foul away from the ball. It's a team control foul, so.
Player control foul, number 22, Levi Simmons. First personal foul, second team.
I like how the Tigers play defense early on here, right from the start. They're cutting down passing lanes and making it very difficult for the Lions to get any kind of rhythm going. Might have got away with a carry right there. Gonna jump the ball. Elliott finds Moody. Moody sets himself. That one off the side. This one gathered over on the far side by Buzzle. Stolen by Elliott, and we're gonna have a blocking foul. That's what Elliott will do. He forces you into a position where you got nothing left to do but foul.
I love him playing. I love watching him play defense.
Well, he plays basketball the way it should be played, Gary. You know, you've coached and had a lot of basketball, and that's the thing that Coach Tolman and the veteran staff that the Tigers have. Their coaching staff has played. They have all done it before, so it's easy for the players to buy in to what's going on out on the floor during practice. Moody takes it up. He'll be at the foul line shooting 2. He hung in the air, waited for the contact. You can't coach plays like that.
First personal foul, 14 foul. Trace Moody at the line, shooting 2.
Makes the first of 2. That one bounces out. There's Elliott right over there again, forcing the player for Belfast to have to compromise his feet. That was Robson, who thought that he had an easy play on the ball, and then all of a sudden there's Elliott to get in the way and cause a turnover. He's a turnover-causing machine is what Elliott is. And you can't take your eyes off him on the offensive end. Can't take your eyes off of Atwater either. He's been all over the place here so far in the first half. Misses that one, as that was a highly contested shot. Good defense. Moody with the steal, got numbers. Where are we gonna go with it? Gonna go off the backboard, up and in. Good play by Moody. He was waiting to see if there was a passing lane available. There wasn't, and then the shooter's got to shoot, and he does. He puts it off the glass, up and in. 30-second timeout.
Put a smile on his grandfather's face up in Farmington.
Good start for the Tigers, getting up and down the floor, being able to make crisp passes, play good defense, really be able to shut down the Lions over on the offensive end, not giving up easy looks, and that's what they're going to be able to do all season long, it looks like.
We do have a personal message out here from Munzing Media, and we want to mention with the loss of Coach Duffy McAllister here last week, who was a diehard basketball coach here 20 years ago. I was fortunate enough to coach underneath him and learn a great deal, and it's quite a loss to the Gardiner community. Duffy took basketball very serious here at Gardiner High School. His obituary, I believe you could probably find in the Kennebec Journal if you looked it up, and just a great loss here to the Gardiner school system and Gardiner basketball program. So we all loved you, Duffy.
Absolutely mainstay here in this gym for a long time. Lions been hard pressed to get anything going on down underneath. They've been able to kind of get in the way.
Yeah.
And that's what Moody did, drawing that offensive foul. Good job.
They're playing really good defense.
Player control foul on number 12, Connor Barrett. Second personal foul.
That's a skill, taking the offensive charge. My buddy Smooth was able to do that pretty well back in his day playing, and it's an art form. That one's going to, is it tipped?
Yeah, good call, yes.
McKay thought it was tipped by a Lion, but it wasn't. And across half court. Really hard press getting into any kind of offensive set for the Lions. Good defense by the Tigers. Oh, right on cue. There's Elliott. Watch out for the contact. There it is. That had disaster written all over it.
Yeah.
So coach is wondering if it was a foul or if it was goaltending. And I think it was just goaltending, no foul, so count the basket. Elliott almost needed to put his football pads back on to absorb that contact. (33-35) 14, 4:08 to go. Tigers with a commanding lead, but you do not, this early in the game, you do not take your foot off the accelerator. Ripley back on the floor. Remember, he's got 3 fouls. And he did not see that pass coming. It'll tip off his hands and go out past the baseline. So Marcus will get it in to Elliott. Elliott will approach half court, get it across. Little rope-a-dope there, up and in. And he just does that. He'll lull you to sleep, and just with his eyes, he was able to compromise the defender. Here's Ripley. He guarded by Atwater. Atwater right on top of it. That one 5/8 of the way down and will bounce out. Ripley again draws contact and can't get that one to go, so he'll be at the line shooting 2.
I think that's going to be on McKay, isn't it?
Personal foul number 20, Luke Whalen.
No, Luke Whalen.
Foul, 13 foul.
That's Luke's second personal foul. Ripley's proven to be a formidable task so far here for the Tigers when he's been on the floor. And he also hits from the free throw line. He's 3 for 3. And I jinxed him. And good play down underneath there by Littlefield, who was able to get the offensive board, put it up and in.
Yeah, that was a good job by Littlefield.
Marcus with the crossover, bounce pass. Offensive board and drawing the contact. What a great sequence of events right there. And McKay will find himself at the line shooting 2.
Personal foul number 44.
It all started with a good crossover, the little hezzy by Marquis, and then the bounce pass down on the lower block. McKay stayed with it, went down under the hoop on the other side, got his rebound, and put it up, drew contact, and missed the first of 2 free throws. Tigers have a very deep bench, Gary.
Yeah, they do. They really do. They have a good, strong bench, too. It's much stronger than they've been in the past few years.
That one rattles home for McKay.
If you want to get out here and see these boys play, we're going to be right back here on Monday night, this Monday night. And, they'll have a game against Freeport, and that will start at the regular 6:30 time. There will not be a girls' game before it. There'll be a JV game. And this varsity game will start at 7:30. So that may be a much tougher tilt than what they're playing right tonight.
But you got to play who's on the schedule, right, Gary? You can only play who's there.
You just don't want to get too complacent after a win like this might be.
Belfast trying to find some kind of smooth transitions here. There's one right there, Ripley. As I had mentioned before, the offense runs through him. He's got 3 fouls, so let's see how he plays.
Yeah, they really need him in there regardless how many fouls he's got on him. He needs to stay in there as long as he can to keep him in the game.
And I like the choice by allowing Ripley to play with 3 fouls. You have to have your player on the floor when you're down by this much. But good players need to learn how to play with fouls. So this is a good position for Ripley to be in, to be able to see how he can maneuver the rest of the game with only committing 2 more fouls. And he's right in the thick of it, gets the steal. He also brings the ball up the floor, which is a demanding skill set. That one high off the glass, no good. Whalen was able to change the trajectory of that shot. Good play by Ripley to not foul on that one. And what a balancing act done by Colin McCormick there to twist and keep the ball in his left hand.
6'3" sophomore. Colin's got some future baskets here in this gym.
Ripley thinking about the 3. He'll go baseline. Force his way up. And a nice block down there by McCormick. Marquis has it. He'll take a little floater off the glass. No good. Bodies flying everywhere here. And the Lions with a transition hoop. Barrett was able to get that one up and down. Marquis, lefty. Ball still loose. Whalen has it. Bounce pass to McCormick. He'll take the, I almost said easy shot, but that was not an easy shot. That little jump shot, Gary, down underneath the hoop is a lost art. You know, it really doesn't happen very often anymore.
Never happened for me, so.
To have a travel. Sometimes Belfast just gets a little half step in front of themselves on what they want to do, but that's what good defense does, Gary. It rattles you, it doesn't let you get into any kind of rhythm, and it really creates issues for an offense to get anything going. There's McCormick again, can't get that one to go. Whalen right on top of it. Remain Tiger basketball. 42 left, second quarter. And good job by Peacock there. He had the ball, and he really wasn't in a position to make the basket, but he still went through the act of shooting and drew the foul.
Yeah, Brady is a well-experienced player on this Gardiner team.
What I've noticed so far here in this first half, Gary, is every player that stepped on the floor for the Tigers has come in and done their job. Just do your job. Play defense, get in the way. If you're on the offensive end, try to find an open teammate. If you have the open shot, take it. But there hasn't been any selfishness from any of the players out on the floor, which you sometimes see early on in the season. I want to get my buckets, something like that. But with the veteran coaching staff, it translates down. I mentioned that earlier, that just go out, play basketball, trust your teammates, do your job, and good things will happen. This one going to be put up. This 3 taken, long one off the basket. No good. Ball going to be loose. This is a scrum for the ball.
I like that hustle.
Bodies flying everywhere. Jump ball. So we'll be Lions basketball.
Chase McGrain.
Economy gets it in. He'll get it back. He guarded by Peacock and just get a little bit of the wrist there. Not sure what number that's going to be on Peacock, if that'll be his second.
Personal foul number 3, Brady Peacock. First personal foul.
First personal foul, so that's good.
15 foul. Landon Economy, shooting 2.
Economy be at the line, shooting 2. If you're Belfast, you need to make the most of these opportunities at the free throw line. And the first one is off front rim, no good. 17.2, 20-point lead for the Tigers. And that one is good. So split the pair. Moody has it. Gets it up to Whalen. Fresh
Steps.
in. Going to have a travel. Tigers going full court. Barrett takes it to the hoop, little spin move, up and down. That was impressive. This will count if it goes. No good.
Great job by Connor Barrett. That was an excellent offensive move. So we're going to halftime with a 42-25 lead here for the Tigers. One of the better first halves that the Gardiner's played in quite a while. Let's hope they can continue and come back out and play a good, strong second half.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust the fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in. We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
At Atlantic Youth Sports, we believe in more than just one path, because every athlete deserves the chance to discover what lights them up. Whether it's lacrosse, softball, volleyball, or field hockey, our programs are built to grow confidence, build connection, and celebrate every step forward. We don't just coach sports, we nurture dreams, and now we need a home where those dreams can live year-round.
Hi, I'm McKenna and I play for Maine Hype, and I love AYS because my coach pushes me to be the best I can. Hi, I'm Zoe and I play for Maine Hype. I love AYS because of the team dynamic and the coaching that made me a better overall player. Hi, my name's Sophia. I play with Maine Hype because I love Shayna and Jen, and it's made my basketball game way better.
Help support multi-sport athletes and programs that we provide. Help us build a home for every athlete. Visit us at www.aysinc.org and make athletes matter together.
Jeff Harder here, partner of CBU Advantage. Hey, if you're looking for a career that puts you in control, CBU Advantage can help show you the way. Become a licensed Medicare health plan sales agent. We will give you the tools to unlock six-figure income potential while making a meaningful difference in the lives of your clients. We're going to provide you with the ability to generate year-over-year income growth, all while owning your own business. You can even work from home if needed. In short, enjoy financial freedom and the tools to succeed in a thriving business. Let's have a conversation. We'll talk to you all soon.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Back here for the Dick Layton halftime report, presented by the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters. I want to thank McAllister Real Estate coming on as a sponsor this year. And I say that as it is this year. We've had a plentiful amount of games here this fall. Not a bad season to start off with. We got a doubleheader here in Gardiner. Gardiner girls taking a very strong 61-27 victory over the girls team. Boys team doing just about the same here at the half, 42-25. We'll send it over to our Dick Layton for the halftime report.
Okay, I think I got it here pretty soon. It's a 41-25. Gardiner lead at halftime. Gardiner won the first game. We'll go to Belfast first. Belfast came back a little bit in the second quarter. They got 13 points, 12 in the first quarter for that 25 points. Coach's son, he's in some foul trouble, but he came out with 5 points. That's Ripley. Barrett with 2, 6 for Luke Littlefield, 5 for Landon Economy, and 5 for Nyman. Okay, for that 26 points. They did have 8 turnovers and just 4 rebounds. On the other side of the ledger, we'll go to Gardiner now. Gardiner was led by Brady Atwater. He had a great first half. He had 15 points, 10 for Peacock, 5 for Morin, Moody, 2 for Chase, 2 more for, 7 for Coleman McCormick, and 1 for Levi for the 42 points. Gardner, 7 rebounds, just 3 turnovers for that 42 points. So we got a 42-25 Gardiner lead at halftime.
Definitely not a bad thing to have to be able to say here in the first game of the season. Hey, we want to thank CB Madsen's coming on as a sponsor this year. They've been offering housing here in the Central Maine area. Our Dick Layton in one of their apartments. They are a handicap accessible equal opportunity leaser here in the Central Maine area. I know they also have 3 separate locations, one down in the Lincoln area, one way up in the county up in Fort Kent, and another one out in the sticks of Leeds. So we want to thank CB Madsen's McAllister Real Estate coming on as sponsors this year, just as well as River Redemption. Go over there, bring your bottles back. Speedy, super quick. We also want to thank those that have donated so far this streaming season since we've been back off of summer break. Don't have it up to date just yet. We had a little bit of a computer goof up at the beginning of the setup process, but we will have that up to date in the next coming games. I want to thank all of you for hitting that red donate button on MunseyMediaSports.com. Those donations are put right back into the streaming setup and process here for Munsey Media Sports, doing over 300 games in a single season. I say season, that's fall, winter, and spring sports. Less than a minute to go. We'll send it back to Andy Munzing. Gary Verhill here for the second half. Right after this.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munsey Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munsey Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Thank you for joining us here for the second half of this Class B basketball tilt here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner High School. Tigers out to an early 42-25 lead. And let's look to see them continue their offensive and defensive production. Atwater with, how many points did Atwater have in the first half? 15 first half points for Atwater on 4 or 5
Beautiful
shooting.
pass by Brady Peacock. McKay with the dish.
Ripley played well with 3 fouls there in the tail end of the second half. Picked up 3 early ones in the first quarter. And the offense runs through him. Just as I say that, there it goes. So look for them to be able to get the ball down to Ripley, down on the post. He shoots well from the free throw line as well, plays good defense, plays basket line. Grabs the board on cue. These early possessions here in the second half are monumental for the Lions if you want to get back in this game. Moody with the rebound, he'll push it. He'll slice through the heart of the defense. Not sure.
I thought it was a good call. It looked like he took a little bit.
Was it stutter step?
Yeah, he was a little extra step there.
Elliott up on the ball. Cutting across. Trying to get it down on baseline, but tough angle to get that pass across. Littlefield thought he had a lane. It closed really quickly. And that's what the defense for the Tigers does. It shows that you got space, but then it collapses very quickly. Elliott surveys. Atwater going to take it, kick it to the corner, and that one's just going to skirt out of bounds. So
we need to put this back together. That's getting a little sloppy here.
44-27. These early possessions, like I just mentioned before, especially with a couple of miscues for the Tigers. If the Lions want to get back in this game, these next 3, 4, 5 possessions are huge for them. And I'd run it right through Ripley. 3 taken and made. Economy nails that 3-pointer. Atwater, Peacock, excuse me, off the side rim. So this is all going in the Lions' way here at the beginning here, first couple of minutes of the second half. 14-point lead. Ripley with a pass, gonna do a little give and go. He'll attack the hoop, kick it out to Economy, who just had a 3. Woody with another rebound. Good heads-up play. Good dribble there to keep it in front. A little behind the back, little stop pop, no good. Ripley with the board. Jewett out top, being guarded by Elliott. Picks up his dribble, kind of in no man's land there. Ripley trying to do it all and does. Nails that throw. I might be wanting to call a timeout, and Coach Tolman does. He'll take the full.
Good timeout. They got to get this stuff together here.
So we will take a break, 44-33. We'll be back after these messages.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams, building a better community with Fowler's.
Timeout taken by the Tigers as this lead has dwindled down to 11. 5:13 to go here, third quarter. What's going on at the beginning of this half, Gary?
Geez, I think they've just let up a little bit here. They need to get back to where they were the first 5 minutes of the ball game.
Well, these are important possessions for the Tigers, too. You need, like you said, get back to what you were doing And the thing you were doing well was attacking the hoop, taking high percentage shots, playing good defense. Big couple of possessions. I had mentioned it earlier, and Belfast got right back in this game, Gary.
Yeah, they're back in it.
Good shots by the Tigers. They're just not falling, and Belfast is doing a good job of ripping down the board, causing a one and done. Jewett, little give and go. Nice hands by Elliott. That one's going to go out of bounds. The give and go, such a simple play. And again, it's one of those fundamental things that has really kind of been lost. It's like playing basket line. You can still play basket line. It's okay. And there's Ripley again, 9-point lead for the Tigers. As Ripley has been doing it all, and he's got 3 fouls. So if I'm the offensive-minded Tigers,
yeah,
I
you
want to take it at him.
And I got to think that Belfast is going to keep him in there until he fouls out anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because otherwise they...
He's got 12 points.
12 points, yeah.
Dick just let us know that. This one coming in high. Atwater gets it over to Elliott. Elliott going to survey. Get it to Whalen. Whalen will get it to the middle of the key. Get it to Peacock. Peacock creates some space. Left-hand shot, no good. So the lid seems to be on for the Tigers here to start the second half. Ripley going to get down on the post. Ball loose. Good hands by Whalen. Don't need to force the pass. And that one, fortunately, will get to the Tigers. Macros will come in. Peacock will head over to the sideline. Elliott being guarded by Jewett. Over to Marquis. Left-handed sharpshooter. There's McCormick going against. And let's see if that's on.
I think it was. I'm not really, I couldn't see.
If it is, that's a tough one. No, okay, it wasn't on Ripley.
Number 20.
Yep.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Good job by McCormick to be able to take the ball right to the hoop on that one, Gare. Got to hit your free throws. This is an important time in the game, even though it's third quarter with 3:33 left. 9-point game. Ripley with another board. He's close to a double-double. And he'll bring the ball up, which he's done very... Oh, he just got a little bit ahead of himself, but that was good defense by McCormick to be able to make him compromise his dribble. Elliott will get it across. Atwater with the 3. Ripley with another big board for the Lions. He'll get it over. Jewett, long pass. Kick over the corner to Economy, who drills that 3. He's had 2.
The coach needs to take a timeout and get readjusted here. Down by 6 points.
McCormick gets it over to Atwater. Atwater thought about the 3. He'll take it down in the paint, and that one is going to go off his leg. Good defense by Ripley. Lions in the backcourt. Ripley, who seems to be able to play. That was close to a travel right there. McCormick trying to get on top of it, and that one is going to go out of bounds and will be Tiger basketball. 2:32 to go, 6-point game, 44-38. I think the biggest lead was 20-something, Gary.
Yes, it was. They've let him right back through the door here.
Ball being moved around the perimeter. Whalen has it. Atwater thought about it. Ball goes off Atwater's foot right to Whalen. Tried to get it over to McCormick. Jewett with it now. Ripley, who's been a force. Little no-look pass down underneath, and that's going to be a foul on Atwater.
Yeah.
On the floor. $1:56 to go, 6-point game. Stepping on the floor will be Moody, and Whalen will head over to the sideline. Peacock will come. Will they get him in? Yep, they'll get him in as well. Atwater with 3 fouls will step off. So that's a little bit of a loss considering how many points Atwater has been able to score so far here tonight and play defense as well as he has. Economy thought about the 3. Ripley, glass, home. 4-point lead for the Tigers. Not sure what they've been outscored this quarter, but 16-4 probably. Elliott takes the 3, makes the 3. And that's the thing that he does. He knows when to shoot. He knows when he needs to.
Mr. Cool. He doesn't
yeah, exactly. Because Ripley clear the tracks. Wow, good move by Ripley, just powering down the middle. Very impressed with the way he's been able to play with 3 fouls, and not just play, but continue to be an offensive threat.
Well, these are the things the team's got to work out. You know, this up and down, you just can't do it for 4 quarters. You got to keep your game together all for at least 3 full quarters here.
That one back rim, offensive board. There's Ripley, he's gonna travel. Another thing I like about Ripley's game is he just plays. Like you just saw him right there. He traveled, he got the ball right to the official, ran back, ready to play defense, and that's what the game has done here tonight. Haven't seen any head shaking from players or any of that stuff. It's just been good hard-nosed basketball, which is always nice to see. As Peacock, he'll drive down the lane, be shut down by Ripley. And again, Ripley's presence just alters the shot. Close to a carry. Is that one going to be Tiger basketball? Nope, it was last touched by the Tigers, so it will be Lions basketball. 51.2, 5-point game, 47-42. You see it on the scoreboard. Lions moving the ball around the perimeter. Ripley with some tricky dribbles, and we're going to have a jump ball, which will be Lion basketball. Bodies flying everywhere.
Okay, Trace Moody initiated that little episode right there, and that's what you got to do. You just can't stand there and make believe you're playing defense. You've got to be aggressive. You got to go after the ball. Trace forced him to make a mistake, and his teammates jumped on it.
Yeah, that's well-rounded basketball. That's what the Tigers showed that they can do in the first half, is they play all facets of the game. The first bit of the third quarter just happened to get a little bit away from them, and they've kind of been playing catch-up ever since. So we're going to have a conference over on the side, and it will be white ball. So they got it right. Elliott, 30 seconds left, third quarter, 5-point lead for the Tigers. The Lions have done an excellent job of being able to force themselves right back into this game. And that one's going to be blocked. Nice take by Moody, but Breimer was right there to get a left-handed block on that and push it over the baseline. Ball still loose. We're going to have a jump ball. We're going to have a reaching foul. I think we're going to have a reaching foul. That one's going to be called on Marcus. He was trying to go for the jump ball. 3 fouls for the Tigers, 1 for the Lions, and that's been the big difference here in this quarter, Gary.
Yes, it certainly has. This third quarter's been a nightmare for the
Not sure exactly what the call is. I think they're going to get Moody for
I think
a
it's going to
block.
be on Trace Moody, yeah.
Second personal foul, 14 foul.
So those fouls are adding up for the Tigers. Lions doing an excellent job of forcing the issue here. Down in the corner, kind of a no man's land. Moody, this will count if it goes. Oh, that would have been one of his longer three-pointers that he had made. So we will be back for the fourth quarter. Got ourselves a tilt here, Gary, 47-42. We'll be back to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium next.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Jeff Harder here, partner of CBU Advantage. Listen, Medicare can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Whether you're new to Medicare or exploring your options during open enrollment, our team at CBU Advantage is here to help make it simple. We'll help you compare plans, understand your benefits, and find the coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Don't let the confusion or stress hold you back. We're going to simplify the entire process for you. We're just a phone call away. Call us today or click the link below to book an appointment with a licensed agent to discuss your options. Talk to you all soon.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. 5-point lead for the Tigers as the Lions force themselves right back into this game, Gary. And now we have ourselves
Well,
a matchup.
Have they forced him, or has Gardiner let him back in?
Moody's got a lane, gets fouled, get a little tripped up, and he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, number 22, in the county. Second personal foul. First team foul. Trace Moody on the line, shooting 2.
Moody with the first of 2. Need these free throws. Moody cool as a cucumber on that one. Nails both. So those are 2 big free throws right there, Gary. Really. So this possession is really big for the Lions. I know there's a lot of time left here in the fourth quarter, but you're going to get a foul?
I think
or just
they
out
were
of
both
bounds?
going for it.
I just didn't know what the whistle was. Yeah, no foul.
I
Good
like
job
the,
by
I
Nick
like the
Daigle.
idea what the Tigers are doing, though, putting a little pressure on them to try to cause some turnovers.
Ripley coming over. Atwater, who has been out because of foul trouble, was able to make the play. Elliott gets it to the corner. Moody has baseline. He'll float, pop,
Nice
in.
job by Trace Moody.
Excellent body control. Took the baseline. Didn't hesitate when he found open space in the paint.
Yeah,
Turnover.
Coach Tolman, this is a good idea what he's doing here the last 7 minutes. Trying to cause some turnovers here and turn these baskets into Tiger baskets.
Another big possession here for the Tigers. I know we've stated it. Not sure. I didn't see a double dribble, but maybe palm the ball. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, moving on. You got to play the whistle, right? Ball put down underneath, stolen by Peacock. Peacock gonna run the middle of the floor. He'll stop. We'll get it to Elliott. Elliott. Ripley with another rebound. It's gonna be stolen by Moody. He's got a lane. He's gonna take it, draw some contact.
Trace got a little too involved on who was coming on his left shoulder.
Personal foul, number 44, Noah Nugent.
2 free throws coming ahead for Moody.
Trace Moody at the line.
Made his last 2 free throws. These free throws very important here in the fourth quarter. That sounds very cliche, but I'm going to say it anyway, as he'll make the first of 2. And Moody with a quick 5 points within 3 possessions.
Got a score out of Halldale. The Halldale boys and Oak Hill boys are playing tonight in the fourth quarter. 62-53, Halldale leading that one.
So Moody with 6 points in a minute and a half here to start the fourth quarter. That one's going to be stolen by Peacock. He's got Atwater. Good defense by Ripley to just get in the way and not draw a foul. What a play. Ripley's going to take it. I would clear the tracks and get out of the way on that one. Little float up and in, and we're going to have I don't know what.
Flopping.
Oh, okay.
On Brady. Not on Brady.
He caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I've just never seen that hand gesture before. (53-44), 9-point lead. It was down to 4, but the Tigers have been able to scrap a couple of buckets together by taking high percentage shots. Atwater tries to spin baseline. He'll regroup. And don't know if that one was tipped or not. And it was, so it'll be Tiger basketball on the sideline. 5:36 to go, 9-point lead. It's a big possession here for the Tigers. They had it back to double digits. Moody kicks it to Elliott. Elliott, Atwater. Atwater thought about it. He'll drive, try to force it underneath Ripley's arm, but he couldn't get it around Ripley's left arm. Is this one going to be taken back by Peacock? When I said forced on Atwater's shot, I meant forced because of the defense that was being played by Ripley, not a force by Atwater. And that one knocked down over by Economy. He's had 3 threes. Atwater tried to match it. Ripley with the board. High-paced game transpiring right now. Stolen by Elliott. He's got space. He draws the contact more than once, but not sure. No call. And
no
we've
call.
We've got a full timeout. So we're going to take the full timeout and visit our fine sponsors.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
We are back from the full timeout taken by the Belfast Lions, 55-47. And that's a travel. Yep, they're gonna give it a whistle. Moody will pass the ball in. Played a good all-around game here tonight, just like the rest of the Tigers. All have played well-rounded basketball. They find themselves with a 9-point lead. Was at 20-something at the half. Belfast clawed away. Atwater got it tipped away. Ball still loose on the floor. And we've got a kick. It went off Atwater's toe. So McCormick's going to check in. McKay will head over to the sideline. McKay getting valuable minutes, making instant impact when he gets on the floor. Elliott all over the place, causes the turnover, and Peacock.
Yeah, that basket ought to go to Braden Elliott.
With the finish.
He's hurt his ankle again.
30-second timeout by the Lions. We'll keep an eye on Elliott to see if...
I think he's going to come out. And, you almost got to bring him out. He got 3:54 to go in this game. And first game of the year, you sure don't want to set him back. We got another game coming up Monday night.
Let's hope he just kind of jammed it a little bit. That's kind of what he's...
Well, he had trouble. I think he had trouble with football.
So Whalen will check in. Ripley's played an outstanding game here. Whalen comes in right away. What a pass. McCormick thinking of it. And goaltending. Can't do that. So they're going to give that a call and give the basket to McCormick. Yeah. Ripley, who does it all for the Lions, gets it over. That one going to be batted away.
Tigers getting a little more aggressive here on the full court pressure.
Ball going to be passed in by Economy, who's hit, I think he has 3 threes this quarter. They're going to need a couple more if they want to get back in this game. Going to get on the floor for that one. Kind of a no man's land there. Moody.
Easy trace.
Got his hands on it again. All over the place. Ripley with a short break.
Yeah.
Economy will pass the ball in. Nora Dietjen being guarded by Luke Whalen. Dietjen has it. Played quality minutes here tonight. That one's going to be stolen by Peacock. He's done this before. Dietjen with the board. And that one will go out of bounds, so the Tigers will retain possession. 2:51 to go. 12-point lead. You really want to make the most of your offensive chances here as you move forward through these final couple of minutes. Atwater. Ooh. Saw the collision. Those can get out of control very quickly, but it will go to the Lions on the jump ball.
Tigers, well, you're up by 12 right now with 2:45 left. You might want to be taking some time off that clock while you're on offense, running that clock down a little.
Moving it around the perimeter. The Lions trying to find a lane. Economy puts one up, no good. Ball loose. Not sure who it hit last. It hit Dietjen on the foot. Stepping on the floor for the Lions, Littlefield, number 20. Peacock with it now. And if you're the Tigers, you're in no hurry.
Yeah, burn some time off the clock if you.
3 seconds on the Tigers. Ripley will pass the ball in. Tigers going with full court defense. McCormick will jog up, guard the ball. Dietjen being guarded by Whalen. Gonna double Ripley. Tried to get it underneath. Ball stolen by Atwater. He'll get fouled. So very important. The Tigers have
personal foul number 12, Connor Barrett.
how team fouls?
Foul, 13.
and the Lions have 3. Whalen will step off. Elliott will check back in. 151, got some space in front of him. Off the backboard, up and in, good pass, that's a touchdown. I don't know if Trace is a Cowboys fan like his uncle, but that's a Dak Prescott throw right there. That one up and down on the floor, 2 shots coming. Littlefield will have 2 free throws, 61-47. 1:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. So the Tigers dodged a early run in the third quarter by the Lions. They got it to within 4, Gary. And then what did the Tigers do to extend the lead back out? First one is no good. 1 of 2. 13 points, the lead for the Tigers. McCormick tried to get it down underneath the Atwater. If you're the Lions, you're in desperate need of a hoop here. Nice hands by Peacock right there to poke that one away. McCormick has it off the glass, up and in. Good look by Moody. Again, playing an all-around basketball game. McCormick with the block.
Personal foul on number 21, Colin McCormick. 4th personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Not sure. We were trying to get a player on and didn't get there in time. Marco's trying to check in. Atwater will guard the ball. Littlefield will pass it in. He'll get it back to Deachin. Deachin being guarded by Elliott. Get it over to Economy. He'll shoot the 3. Ripped down by Peacock. He's got some space. He finds Elliott. Elliott, no look, down underneath to McCormick, who could not find the basket. What a great pass. That one just a little too tall for Littlefield from Ripley. So Marcus will check in, McCormick will check out. Moody will pass the ball in. He'll get it to Elliott. Elliott being guarded by Deachin. He'll get through that, and it looks like Littlefield's gonna pick up the foul, but that's only their 4th.
Personal foul on number 44, Noah Deachin.
So we got
personal foul, 4th team.
Moody gets it to Elliott. Another foul. That's only their 5th.
Belfast looks strong underneath with the big people. I think they're lacking a couple good shooters. Scoring seems to be their problem.
So this one looks as though it's going to wrap up in the Tigers' favor. Late charge by the Tigers held off the run by the Lions early in the third quarter. Got down to within 4, and then the Tigers kind of turned it over on the defensive end, started getting in the passing lanes like they did in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, they had a great first half, and they're going to come out victorious here. So the coaching staff should be very pleased with the way it went, because not only did you do things right, you have a lot of things you can work on, and that's what you need.
There is a lot of things they can work on. I would have liked to seen them press a little more full court, especially in that third quarter. But it's early in the season, and you got to work these kinks out.
They'll be satisfied with just letting the rest of the clock run out here. The Tigers will come away victorious. You see it on the scoreboard, 64-48. That is not indicative of the way this game went down here early on in the second half. It got down to within 4 points. The Lions did a great job of clawing their way back into this one against the Tigers. So we will take a break and come back for our Capsules Pizza Player of the Game after these messages.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in and out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization bottle drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsules Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsules tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsulespizza.com.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware.
It's a Tiger sweep here on a Friday night. Boys taking the win 64-48 over the Belfast Lions. Girls team getting a extraordinary one, 61-27 in the first game of our doubleheader. We won't have this too many times of the year where we have a boys and a girls game back to back, other than the tournament later on, actually next year technically, but not a bad win for the Tigers. And the Gardiner Tigers Sports Boosters post-game show with Dick Layton. He's finishing up his tally right now. He just said 64-48 staple win for the Tigers. Both the boys and girls are 1-0 on the season. You know, Gary Verhill had mentioned it a couple of times. We'll be back here on Monday as Freeport comes into town to take on the boys basketball team. That's a 6:30 tip-off. We should be live and on the air at 6:15. About a 6:20 pregame show. Cool little note here is the reason as to why Belfast was playing a doubleheader here at Gardiner tonight. There was a girls wrestling tournament at Belfast High School. Gardiner's got as many Gardiner fans will know, it's a very strong wrestling program, and they finally have gotten enough numbers in recent years to be able to form a girls division here for the high school. So once again, we just want to thank CB Matson's Incorporated coming on as a sponsor this year. They're a handicap accessible and equal opportunity leaser here in the Central Maine area. They've also got a couple of 3 different locations across the state. One up north, one down on the coast, and one inland. The rest of them are all here in the Gardiner, Augusta area. So we will send it over to Dick Layton for the post-game show presented by the Gardiner Tigers All Sports Boosters.
48 win for Gardiner. Belfast came back within 4 in the third period, but Gardiner pulled it away to win by 16. We'll go to Belfast first. I was really impressed with the coach's son, Travis Ripley. Scored 18 points, had a bunch of rebounds, and played his heart out there. 2 points for Barrett, 7 points for Luke Littlefield, 13 for Economy, played a good game, 2 for Bassett. They had about 13 turnovers, 11 rebounds. On the other side of the ledger, Gardiner had some lot balance scoring here. 20 for Brady Atwater, 18 for Brady Peacock, 11 for Travis Moody. He had some great points in that third period. 14, Colin McCormick had a good game at 14. Nobody fouled out. Somers with 2 for their 64 points. Gardiner with 11 rebounds, 14 rebounds, 11 turnovers. Gardner goes to 1-0 on the season for their first game. Looking out for a doubleheader on Monday, I guess, and 0-1 for Belfast. 64-48 was your final.
Thanks, Dick. So that's going to wrap up a doubleheader here from Gardiner at the Jab. John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium here on the campus of Gardiner Area High School. It's a Tiger sweep. We'll catch you on Monday night. Freeport, Gardiner, boys basketball. 6:30 tip-off. One more thing to tell you. Brady Atwater is going to be our Caps's Pizza player of the game. They get a free one-topping 10-inch pizza from Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. That's going to wrap it up here on Munzing Media. We'll see you Monday night. Have a great night, everybody.